This forest appears normal on every map, but everyone who enters describes the same thing. At first, nothing feels wrong. The trees look ordinary. The distance feels familiar. Then something subtle changes. Space begins to feel distorted. Sounds lose their direction. The most disturbing part is the absence of panic. Instead, a quiet pressure builds, as if the forest is waiting. And that's when people realize they've already crossed the point where leaving was possible. At this point, people don't admit they're lost. They search for paths, for markers, but the forest gives no answers. Distances stretch or collapse. This place doesn't use panic. It uses silence. And that's when people stop resisting. They begin adapting. At this moment, no one sees anything, but the change is impossible to ignore. Distances begin to collapse. Trees feel closer than they should be. The air grows heavier with every step. This is not a chase. The forest does not rush. It applies pressure slowly, deliberately. There is no panic at first, only a growing awareness that movement is becoming harder. Sounds arrive from directions that make no sense. Time feels unreliable, and that's when people understand. Escaping is no longer about finding a path. It's about waiting to see whether the forest will allow you to leave at all. By morning, the forest became quiet again. Sunlight returned. Birds began to sing. Everything looked normal. There were no signs of struggle. No blood, no body, only personal belongings left behind. A backpack, a notebook, one sentence left unfinished. The case was officially closed, labeled as disorientation, human error. But one question remained unanswered. If this forest is just an ordinary place, why does no one who enters ever describe what happened inside? And why are you still watching this footage?